Hello everyone and welcome to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you my each way lucky 15 tips for the racing at Compiegne tomorrow. It's a very good jumps card, there's some listed action there and some other good jumps racing, and I'm going to be giving you my each way lucky 15 tips for that card. Now if you haven't done so already, go back and check out my each way lucky 15 tips for the racing at Paris Longchamp. Some very good group racing there, and I've given you some tips over there where hopefully we can have some winners at that meeting tomorrow. But this, like I said, is going to be focusing on the action at Compiegne. And for our first tip tomorrow, we go to the 3:35 with a horse here called Lou Bucks in the William Head listed chase, trained by Francois Nicole, and Gregory Mathieu is booked for the ride, around about a 4-1 chance. Now this horse has got a very good record in his career. He's got a fantastic record. He's won 7 of his 8 career starts, and he actually won a hurdle race at Compiegne last time out, and has got a very good record over fences. There's two wins from 2 starts so far. The only concern I would have is his stamina. He's not run too many times over this trip before, so that would be a concern potentially. But it doesn't matter how long he's had off. He's had big breaks before, and whenever he's turned up at the race course, he's just thrived. And at 4-1, I thought that was a bit of a generous price, to be honest with you, and I expect him to go very close. And for me, I think he's definitely a solid candidate to get us underway. We then go to the 4:35 with the Prix de Cher listed hurdle, and I'm going with a horse here called Bipolaire, and we're going for the same combination again of Francois Nicole, who's one of France's top trainers over the jumps, and Gregory Mathieu is put for the ride. Now this horse finished 3rd in a listed contest at Auteuil last time out, and even though he did finish 3rd, he did have excuses that day to suggest that he could have been in better shape. But if you go back through his career record, he's got a very good profile, 12 wins from 29 starts, and I think tomorrow he's definitely the one they've all got to beat, in my opinion. He brings some of the best form to the table, and at 9-4 it might be on the short side, but I think he's definitely a worthy favourite, and he should be the one that, like I said, they've all got to beat. We then go to the 5:05, the Collins chase, with a horse called Goodwin, trained by Francois Nicole again, but with a change of jockey here with Theo Chevalier. Now this horse Goodwin, I saw him when I was working at Sky Sports Racing. I kept an eye on him. He was running in some really good listed juvenile hurdles, and a lot of those form lines have worked out really well. And then he ran at Compiegne last time out on his chase debut when he finished 2nd. He was very well fancied, but he probably wasn't given the best ride that day, and he was never going to get past a horse that was in front that had been making the running throughout. And I think if he'd been in a better position that day, he might have broken his maiden tag over fences, first time of asking. But I think he's got a good chance today, or tomorrow I should say. He's 8-1 with bookmakers at the moment, and I think that's a good each way price there. I'd say he's quite overpriced in the market, to be fair, and I think he'll go off a lot shorter come post time. So for me, he would be where I'm looking at there. In our final selection, we're going with a horse here called Samba Nonantaise. Now this horse is running in the Brissac chase to 6:35 for Guillaume Maquet, who's another top French jumps trainer, and Bernard Lestrade is put for the ride. Won 3 of her 5 races so far in her career, and she's already won a chase. And if you actually go back through her form, she's beaten quite a few of these rivals she's going to be taking on tomorrow. And she's around about a 6-1 chance with bookmakers at the moment, and I think that's a fair price. She's going to be getting some weight from her rivals as well, and I think you shouldn't discount her at all tomorrow. And I think she's a really solid candidate. So for me, she's going to be our final leg in our each way lucky 15, and hopefully we can have some winners there. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel here at Lucky Loaders 15. You can also follow me on Twitter as well using my handle, which is also at Lucky Loaders 15. Please gamble responsibly. Hopefully we can have some winners tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.